Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is James. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're taking the time of your day to view my content. Let me tell you something. What happens if you keep telling somebody the truth? You show them proof. You show them other people proof. You speak to them. You keep telling them this. Everybody in the circle know this. But this person is in total denial. You can't change them. You can pray for them, but you can't change it. It's the same thing happening to South African president and President Trump. President Trump claims that there was genocide going on in South Africa. The president of South Africa rejects that claim, just like most people do. They call him and say, hey man, what you claim happening is not happening here. But you know what? I'm still going to come to the US and talk to you and make sure our relationship is in good condition, because I want you to be here for the G20 and I will still want your aid money. He didn't say that, but that's what basically he's saying by coming to the United States. So, I want your aid money and I want you to come to the G20. So, to make things look good, I'm going to travel to the United States to talk to you and show you that nothing is going on in my country when it comes to genocide of white farmers. So the president meet with President Trump on Wednesday. They were talking, and President Trump showed him all kinds of videos, paperwork, theories around. The delegates of South Africa were looking around like, what's going on? What's happening? People were shocked. How can you be a whole president of the whole United States in the so-called free world and you have this blockade in your mind? There's nothing can, you already believe this stuff and nothing can penetrate that blockade and be like, hey man, maybe you're wrong about what's going on. Maybe you're wrong about the genocide that's going on in South Africa. But Trump, he couldn't believe it. So there was a reporter that asked a specific question in the White House. Let's listen to what the reporter said.
Mr. President, aside, what will it take for you to be convinced that there's no white genocide in South Africa?
Well, I can answer that for the President. It's for him. No, seriously.
I'd rather have him answer.
Yeah, I'd rather answer that. It will be.
Our President will respond to you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. President.
It will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends, like those who are here. When we have talks between us on around a quiet table, it will take President Trump to listen to them. I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying. I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture. He would not be with me. So it'll take him, President Trump, listening to their stories, to their perspective. That is the answer to your question.
He's not gonna listen. He's not listening, right? The president of South Africa clearly told him, man, you need to listen. That's what you gotta do. Listen to South African. Listen to the people that are in the country, okay? Don't just get 49 group of people, white group of people that come to America and be like, hey, yeah, we're farmers. Some of them pretty much were not even farmers. They just claim to be farmers. Hey, man, we're farmers. You know, we are farmers and they're treating us bad. They're killing everybody there. They're hurting people. So we need to be rescued from America. It would take you to listen. The president said it. It would take President Trump listening to people around him that are from South Africa, not Elon Musk. So that guy's already out there. No need to talk about Elon right now. He's already gone. It's already talk to people that are from South Africa. Talk to the president from South Africa, right? You have to listen. And also remember what the president said. He said, I won't be repeating myself over and over again to this guy. No, I'm not gonna be repeating myself like a little kid over and over again. You just have to open his ears and listen to the people that telling him that, hey man, what you think is going on? Nothing's going on, okay? Nothing's good. And first of all, if things are going on, it's not your country. You're in charge of the whole United States. You're not in charge of the world, okay? So, stay in your place, but because I want that aid money, and I want you to come to the G20 this year, so we're gonna play nice. And maybe I will consider your opinion in my own country business. But hey man, nothing's happening in my country. Nothing is going on. Okay? Focus, and you have to listen to the people. The president told him that. But Trump, you know, they ain't gonna listen.
But Mr. President, I must say that we have, wait. We have thousands of stories talking about it. Sure. And we have documentaries, we have news stories, and that. Is Natalie here, somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would. And turn the lights down. turn the lights down and just put this on. It's right behind you.
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land.
He's showing the president videos of what somebody in his parliament talking about. Some leftists or rightists, whatever you want to call them, have this extreme view in parliament in South Africa, and they're talking about how the land should be for blacks and how they should go ahead and get the land. So, and the president bring this conspiracy theory video out here, and he's showing it to the South African president.
We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one.
He's saying, "You serious? What is this?" The president couldn't believe it. You're like, what is this? Trump's like, wait a second. Listen to this guy. The president of South Africa is shocked.
We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. Yes. South African occupy land. That's who we are. Do whatever you want to do. You can withdraw my membership from this useless parliament.
Honorable. Yes, honorable member.
Must never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that.
He couldn't believe it. The president of South Africa couldn't believe it. Like, wow, we're doing this.
At some point, there must be killing, because the killing is part of a revolutionary act. Shoot to kill. Namasa. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa. Pa. Brr, pa. Pa. To kill. Namasa. The farmer, the poor, the farmer.
The president can't believe it. Nobody can believe it. It's insane. How? How? Why? Why are you doing this, bro? Why are you showing this guy some conspiracy video about what's going on in his country? He knows what's going on in the country. None of what this guy is saying on the video that this guy is talking about. His name is Julius Mamba, by the way. He's talking about all lands and stuff. Nothing he's talking about is actually policy in the government of South Africa. Listening to this guy, listening to one of Matt Gaetz, or listening to Ben Shapiro or something like that, or listening to one of these Steve Bannon. So listening to Steve Bannon, listening to Ben Shapiro, listening to Matt Gaetz. These people, they just talk. They have this huge stuff in their head that they want the world should be, and it's not like that. And they have no impact on policy. They just talk from a distance.
The mayor of DA in PE is a white man. So these people, when you want to hit them hard, go after a white man. They feel a terrible pain because you have touched a white man. Not because Mashaba and Soli will not be touched. They will be touched, don't worry. But we are starting with this whiteness. We are cutting the throat of whiteness.
Shoot to kill. Yamasa. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa. Pa.
The president is shocked. Nobody can believe it. Let's move on to the paperwork he just received, right? Trump just received some paperwork. I'm telling you, he put all the stuff. Videos, paperwork time. Hey man, that is happening. You just have to listen. You just have to listen. That's what you gotta do, bro. You have to listen to the people that are from South Africa.
Now this is very bad. These are burial sites right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000 of white farmers, and those cars are lined up to pay love on a Sunday morning. Each one of those white things you see is a cross, and there's approximately 1,000 of them. They're all white farmers, the family of white farmers. And those cars aren't driving, they're stopped there to pay respects to their family member who was killed. And it's a terrible sight. I've never seen anything like it. Both sides of the road you have crosses. Those people were all killed.
Have they told you where that is, Mr. President? No, I'd like to know where that is, because this I've never seen.
You know the South African president was lying? Or he's telling the truth? 50-50. But still, that kind of display is insane. Okay, it's insane. Let's fast forward to the paperwork.
These are articles over the last few days. Death of people. Death. Horrible death. Death. I don't know. To pick anyone, white South Africans are fleeing because of the violence and racist laws. And this is all, I mean, I'll give these to you. So when you say, what would I like to do? I don't know what to do. Look at this. White South African couple say that they were attacked violently.
President Trump, when will you go and see for yourself if it is indeed?
Well, I could do that. Look, here's burial sites all over the place. These are all white farmers that are being buried.
We have a multi-party democracy in South Africa that allows people to express themselves, political parties to adhere to various policies, and in many cases, or in some cases, those policies do not go along with government policy. Our government policy is completely against what he was saying, even in the parliament. And they're a small minority party, which is allowed to exist in terms of our constitution.
But you do allow them to take land.
No.
You do allow them to take land.
Nobody can
and
take
then when
land.
they take the land, they kill the white farmer. And when they kill the white farmer, nothing happens to them.
Who's telling you this? Who's telling you this? Nobody's being harmed. Who's telling you? Nobody's telling you this. People have the right to say what they want to say, right? Especially in government. For example, you got some of these conservatives will get up as a representative or maybe as Congress people and talk about, hey, we gotta do Trump agenda. They talk about all kinds of theories going on. They have all kinds of stuff in their head. Even though they have that stuff in their head, it's not going on paperwork. It's not policy. It's telling you right now the same thing happened in South Africa. People can get up in different parties. They can speak up in parliament. Doesn't mean that their policy or what they think in their head can go on paperwork as a policy. He's saying no. We got extremists. The same way you have extremists. We have crazy people. The same way you have crazy people. It's just like that. It's no difference. But thank God, good people are in charge.
But Boeing's a little bit late, unfortunately. So why did they give us a plane to the United States Air Force? That's what that idiot talks about after viewing a thing where thousands of people are dead.
I'm sorry, I don't have a plane to give you.
I wish you did.
Yeah, we're gonna stop the video right there. I have a plane to give you, bro. I can put my hand in your head. I'm that God. I can tell you, show you the way. You're the older guy. You gotta listen. You president of the whole free world out here. You president of the United States, biggest army on earth, and it's kind of hard for you to listen. You should be very good when it comes to listening to people and doing some research. But you can do no research. You just listen to the most ridiculous stuff out there, and because you want to use it as a tool to harm people, you say, oh yeah, we use it as a tool. You want to use this as a tool to kind of force your way on South Africa. You want to change some stuff in the country. No, you cannot change some stuff in the country, right? The only way you're gonna do that unless the president Ramaphosa gave you that order or submit to you. I was pretty much convinced that you should not come. I was pretty much against it. You should not come to the United States because of this, right? Hopefully, the president of South Africa don't change his mind or something. Hopefully, everything is good. But still, you just have to listen. Listen to the people that live in the country. Listen to the people that bend to the country. Don't listen to your circles, okay? You are a president, for God's sake. Come on, man. If you like to chin, subscribe.